This is the single most important political decision any of us will make in our lifetime.
Every continent now is outgrowing Europe.
Certainly it is not in our economic interests to remain within the European Union. No way.
My name is Martin Durkin. I'm a documentary filmmaker, and I want your help to make a film about Britain's membership of the European Union. We're about to be given the chance to say what we think, to decide our own fate.
We are being asked to stay part of something that doesn't work.
In this film, I want to spell out the choice before us. Do we want to live under a Europe-wide government, a vast state machine, which few of us understand, run by people we don't know, with the power to impose laws on us that we haven't debated and have little or no power to overturn?
You cannot be a self-governing democratic nation and a member of the European Union. That is impossible.
We now seem to talk about going on holiday with a single currency as if that was the highest aspiration of mankind. But surely one of the highest aspirations is to have the dignity of self-government.
I want to look at the dangers of tying our fate to countries drifting towards political extremism. I want to show a side of the EU they don't want us to see. The sprawling, self-serving bureaucracy, the lack of accountability, the perks, the waste, the corruption.
You know, what we see here is really a racket.
The BBC gets money from Brussels, the CBI gets money from Brussels.
Every charity over a certain size is getting money from Brussels, every NGO. And these are the people that we now see are fighting hardest to keep Britain in.
Stalin used to kill his opponents. The EU buys them with money.
I'm going to explore Fortress Europe, the EU barriers that make it harder for us to trade with the rest of the world.
Protectionism impoverishes all of Europe. It makes all of us worse off. It's a really disastrous idea.
And I want to look at the opportunities that would open up to us if we looked beyond the narrow confines of the EU.
Every single year that goes by, the percentage of British overseas business that is done outside the EU grows at double the rate of the business we do inside the EU.
Surely it's time to look up and see the bigger picture here. There is a whole world beyond Europe.
The point is not to turn our back on Europe, but to make it open and democratic and prosperous.
Europe existed long before the European community came into being, and it will continue to exist afterwards.
Please help me make this film happen. Join me in making the case for a self-governing, independent, free-trading, outward-looking Britain.